What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, and I decided that, man, I don't know how long this video is gonna go for, like I always tell y'all, because this iPhone storage is like off. But what time is it? 11:30. I really could hook up this channel to this phone and just vlog longer, like, but this the iPhone, you know what I'm saying? This the iPhone right here, so like, this is my daily channel. This the channel that's supposed to be more fun. Like, this the channel that's supposed to have more life to it. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just in my room today. Got a couple things planned for myself today, but nothing really crazy. Y'all know me. Y'all know I really don't be doing too much. But I'm about to, man. It's really warm. It seems like outside, bro. Right now I'm by the window. And I know I look crazy, but I've been laying around all day, bro. Don't judge me, bro. But nah, bro. I'm really grinding. Go check out my other channel. I always tell y'all check out my channel, Willard Bahim. And we going crazy, bro. And we about to just, like, I'm trying to really touch 1,000 subs. That's where I could get monetized. Same thing go for this channel, though. You know what I'm saying? Like this video, comment, subscribe if you're new. Like I said, it's just me, myself, and I these days. So don't be surprised on this channel if y'all see me alone a lot. You know, you can't do nothing in this world without money. So I'm texting one of my, new friends right now, and they work, you know what I'm saying? And my other friend work too. So, you know what I'm saying? All these new people I come across, like, they be having jobs or they be in school or something of that nature. Well, you know, I'm not in school right now. I don't got no job right now. YouTube is my job. Like, I'm just learning to embrace this as a full job. Like, I actually, like, 2 years ago, worked at Auntie Anne's. I always was working in these little like these little places that felt like stops, right? But I never really just, like, it's hard for me. Well, I ain't gonna say it's hard. I worked at Kohl's. I kind of liked working at Kohl's when I worked at Kohl's. You know what I'm saying? Because every little spot got their own perks and got their own, like, I'm the type of guy, wherever I work, women usually like me whenever I work there. Like, women usually want to tap in with me and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that always happens, but it could be a distraction at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying? Most women, they work at these jobs, they want a little attention. But it's a very nice day, it look like, man. And like I said, bro, like, one thing I found out, though, if you ain't chasing your dream, it don't matter where you work, it don't matter what you do. Like, that's why I'm saying I'm trying to touch at least 1K subs before, on one of these channels, before I go out into the world and get a real job or whatever. Real job or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I would call it more of a standard job, not a real job, but standard. You know what I'm saying? Life is about standards. Like, you gotta sit back as an adult and ask yourself, like, what's the standards for the United States of a regular citizen? You feel me? And if you ain't meeting those standards, you probably gonna have a little codependency in your life. You probably gonna be sleeping on your mother's couch. You're gonna be sleeping in your sister's house, or you're gonna be doing something that's just gonna take away how fun life could be. Because I know, man, I've been through, like, my life been really rocky. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And that's what life is about. It's about making decisions, bro. Coming to a point where you just making decisions and you standing on the decisions. Like, you know, you can't be confused about being a Muslim and a Christian. Like, you gotta choose one. You feel me? That's gonna help you. It was so hard for me to choose one for a long time, and I didn't know why. You know, I didn't know why, but I figured out, like, you know, everything in the world happened kind of in synchronicity. Everything in the world kind of happened on its own time. So that's another thing that's is gonna confuse you and keep you stuck, and you're gonna be confused. You know, you might not even have access to the information. Right? So, like, that's why my other channel is all about giving out that game, giving out information. This channel more so just like I said, it's supposed to be fun. But if I'm not doing nothing, then it's not gonna be fun. Like I would do push-ups in front of y'all right now, but that's not the type of time I'm on. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that right now. So, if anything, I hit y'all with 15 of these. Yo, I'm telling y'all. Feel me? This is how you get that cardio in. I don't know what number I'm on right now. But one thing I found out in life, bro, I gotta be 15. One thing I found out in life, bro, you just work with the little space you got, bro. If you just got a room, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. If you just got, you know, you living in a homeless shelter, thank God. Thank God. You above ground. Thank God. Period. Say whatever the case is, what your life is going through, just thank God anyway. Because it's in that thanks that you're gonna be in a different frequency. You know what I'm saying? And what I found in my life, 9 times out of 10, it be other people who mess up my frequency, not me. And how I'm gonna mess up my own frequency unless I go to the store and pick out and buy some dumb food? Which is possible, but not really, because I'm a vegetarian. So it'd be the mixy stuff that you mix with people with different energies. You talking to this person, you doing this. And what I would recommend anybody when you're doing this social life stuff, you gotta have a firm identity. That's what I just said earlier. Like, your firm identity is literally the repellent for narcissism. People gonna try you, bro, but you gotta have a strong identity. So I'm so happy that I created this schedule. These schedules, I always talk to the other channel about the schedules. And it really helps me because it's 24 hours in a day, and that's a lot of time for you to become idle, backtrack, think about this, get caught up in your head. But when you have a schedule, man, like, we sleep on it because they put us on schedules in school. But we sleep on that. When we leave school, we're like, finally, we can just not have a schedule and just do this. They're like, nah, bro, that's gonna actually do bad for you. It's gonna do bad for you because it's 24 hours in a day. And with me, I try to break it down, you feel me? Every hour, Monday to Monday, every hour broken down. Because really, when you do it like that, it does something beautiful for you. It allows you to sit back and kind of like be honest. Nobody can't tell me what to do if I'm doing something. So narcissism really don't got no leeway right there. It don't got no room. Because I really got stuff to do. We all do. It's just that when you're gullible and young and naive, you don't be knowing that. You just be getting caught up in, you become like a punching bag for anybody who wanna attach to you. Like, and bro, you can't be out here being too nice. You could be out here being too mean if you want, but you can't be out here being too nice. A lot of y'all don't know how to get no women. A lot of y'all mad. But honestly, the sauce is in being yourself. The sauce is in, because when you being yourself, you can't be being nice or mean, right? You're just being yourself. And when you being yourself, it's like this perfect alignment with God and balance. And the universe just got to move out your way, right? When you come through, you walking past. You know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as masculinity still on this earth. Looking at this bird right now. This bird come next to my window. Masculinity is still running rampant through the world, if, in case y'all didn't know. It's this whole innuendo that, you know what I'm saying, it's not. And that women are becoming masculine. And I believe some of that, but in the same token, I'm a living proof. Like, I'm not feminine. Y'all can look at me right now. But I know God, the devil will make you feminine. God will bring your masculinity back. Also, like I said, being structured, having schedules, having discipline. I was never good with discipline. Still not really that good. But I know where my weaknesses are. Right? The struggle has allowed me to see, like, bro, you really got a problem here, and if you don't stop, it's gonna snowball effect. But that's beautiful, right? Because it's showing me that it's not really, the power ain't really in my hands. It's really in the world. It's really in the world. And God gives you that, he lends out that power to who he want to lend it out to. You know what I'm saying? It is mind over matter still. You still do gotta use your mind. You still do gotta know mantras and be resourceful with your thoughts. Like, whenever you see another wild animal, you as a man, we're wild animals. Because we could tame all the wild animals. But when you see a wild animal and you don't want to become the prey, the best thing you could do is be in a high vibration, good spirit. When you're in a good vibration, high spirit, other animals can't sense, smell fear on you, and then their mind won't go down a rabbit hole. So it'll stop right there at you because you're in a good spirit, you're in a high vibration. And man can conquer anything. We've conquered all the animals. You think we can't conquer all the bears right now? You think we can't conquer all the foxes and cats? And we already did. So instead of there being this racial offense that everybody has, why not look at it as this other race of people have shown us what we can do? You could look at it, you could be mad at it, or you could look at it like that. But like I said, at the end of the day, we have power. And the name of the game is whoever's exercising their power the most typically comes out on top. I found that out like by playing chess games over and over. If I'm playing every day, I'm bound to do something great. It's not even about being better. It's about really trying, like, and putting in the work. Same thing with YouTube. You know, every video is not a good video. This video I might delete a month from now, 2 months from now. Because you don't realize that when you first start on YouTube, you thinking you're gonna keep everything up. But what I found is like, nah, bro. Nothing like that. Consistency is better than perfection. Because you're contradicting if you don't think that, because if you think perfection is better than consistency, then you're sacrificing the consistency. And when you sacrifice the consistency, then you're going to be imperfect anyway, because you're sacrificing something that's important, right? So perfection is not reliable. It's not even reliable. What is true masculinity? What is true authority? It's letting go of trying to be perfect. It's letting go of that. Everybody got this whole thing about the dating game having a roster nowadays, right? But what I found is like, bro, if you got a couple chicks that's overweight on your roster, that's your roster, bro. Who am I as a man to make fun of you and, oh, bro, you got big girls on your roster. Look at all my girls, they all models. Yeah, but all my girls might not treat me as good as how your girls treat you. So we need to get back to being grateful for what God puts in your life, like specifically. That's what I found for myself. Because we ain't living forever anyway. So a lot of people got that in their head, a lot of subconscious things. And it's ripping them to shreds because the world don't work that way. They say let go and let God. It's true, man. Some things you ain't gonna wanna let go of though. Like let's be honest. Some things we're not gonna wanna let go of. Straight up. And I've even come to see that about myself. Like, bro, some things you ain't gonna wanna let go. Like some things you know, but one thing I could say is therapy. Therapy. Therapy helps you with letting go. Because if you got abandonment issues, you don't want to abandon nobody else because you know how it feels to you. But just because you know, just because you know how it feels to you, doesn't mean that it even one had to feel that way to you in the first place, and two doesn't mean that necessarily the other person's gonna even care that you abandoned them at all, or they're not gonna get over it way faster than you expected them to. So therapy helps you to kind of play with your perspectives to a point. It's like unlocking a lock, right? An algorithm. Then you're like, bro, I left this girl, but